Top officials from both Beijing and Washington announced agreement on a pivotal trade framework Tuesday, following intensive two-day negotiations in London, marking the most significant step toward stabilising economic relations between the world's two largest economies this year. Kun Tingyang has more details.
After nearly 20 hours of closed-door talks at Lancaster House, both sides confirmed they had reached consensus on implementing critical commitments made during last month's Geneva negotiations and a June 5th phone call between President Xi Jinping and U.S. President Donald Trump. Officials on both sides will now take the proposal back to their leaders for approval. Speaking to reporters freshly off the negotiation table, Beijing's international trade representative and Vice Minister of Commerce, Li Chenggang, described the communication as very professional, rational, in-depth, and candid. While U.S. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick hailed the deal as the first step to remove negativity from bilateral trade.
This was the first step, the framework by which we will then approach and discuss growing trade. But first we had to get sort of the negativity out, and now we can go forward to try to do positive trade, growing trade, and beneficial to both China and to the United States of America.
The framework specifically addresses China's restrictions on rare earth minerals, vital for electronics and defense manufacturing, with Washington signaling it will relax export controls on sensitive technology if Beijing accelerates export permits. Crucially, both nations agreed to extend their fragile tariff truce following recent mutual accusations of violations. With no immediate follow-up talks scheduled, Vice Premier He Lifeng will continue to lead Chinese delegation for a state visit in the United Kingdom, while U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent left the meetings early to return to Washington for testimony before Congress. But the rest of his team would further talks if needed with Chinese counterparts, the official said. Kun Tingyang, Cable News.